Now look at this editorial article. The title of the article reads Old Ties, New Priorities. The article is actually talking about India-Mauritius relationship. Now currently it is in news because our Prime Minister, he has actually visited Mauritius this week. So from the mains perspective, we have to learn about the bilateral tie between the two countries. Before that, we shall start about the historical ties between Mauritius and our country. See, we had earlier connection in the 18th century itself during the British administration. We had the artisans has been arrived from regions like Pondicherry and Tamil Nadu around 1730 to Mauritius. And apart from that, lot of inundator labors. Here, this term is a very important term, and it has already been asked in mains. So what does this term inundated labor actually means is, uh, imagine you're a person and you will be taken to a particular location, and in turn of repaying a particular debt, you will be asked to work in that particular location. So this is how the inundated labor actually works. In simple words, you will be getting money, and to repay that money or to repay that loan, you will be translocated to another place to work there, and your work will be taken as a repayment for your debt. So this is what inundated labor is actually meant by, and it was very popular during the colonization era of British Empire. And a lot of Indian laborers, they were brought to Mauritius to work on the sugar plantations, and this particular thing was called as the arrival of the ship Atlas. So in this particular ship Atlas, lot of inundated laborers from India has been deported to Mauritius to work on sugar plantations, and this happened on November 2, 1834. And even today they are celebrating this day as Apravasi Day in Mauritius. Moving on, we shall see about the diplomatic ties. See, the formal diplomatic ties was established during 1948 after our independence, and we have a very close cultural affinity. I'm telling this because over 68% of the Mauritian population are from Indian origin. Here you can see that. And talking about the economic cooperation, we have a lot of FDI being invested from their country to here, and they are the major FDI source for India. FDI is nothing but investment from a particular foreign country. And we have a comprehensive economic cooperation and partnership agreement, in short called a CECPA. This agreement will reduce the tariffs so that the trade barrier will be reduced and the protectionism policies will not be there. So you can freely trade with two countries. So we have signed that in February 22, 2021, and it came in effective in April 1, 2021. So this has actually enhanced trade as well as investment between the two countries. Now moving on, we shall see about the defense and security cooperation. Say the exact location of Mauritius is here. So it is actually prone to a lot of piracy, and that is why India helps with a lot of offshore patrol vehicles. For example, the MCGS Barracuda, commissioned in March 2015. Here you can see the image of it. So this particular vessel has been commissioned in order to safeguard the region and to help the Mauritius. Now moving on, we shall see about the geopolitical considerations. See, this archipelago, this Chagos archipelago, it actually was once a UK's colony. So what happened is, even today they are asking for independence, and even today the UK is not giving the sovereignty rights to the particular island. So India in this particular case is actually supporting to Mauritius to give the Chagos archipelago the sovereignty. Secondly, the Diego Garcia military base, here it is a military base of US, and UK is claiming sovereignty over it. So UK, they can transfer the sovereignty to Mauritius, and even after the transfer of the sovereignty, US can have access to the base. So this is what India is supporting for. So actually India supports this move to counter the China's influence in the region. So this is a very important geopolitical consideration. You can clearly mention it in your mains answer. Now moving on, we shall see about the recent developments. As I said, our Prime Minister has given a high level visit to Mauritius in March 2025. This underscores commitment to strengthen bilateral ties between the two countries. That is why the editorial itself has the title Old Ties, New Priorities. And we have also shared a lot of shared interest to secure the Indian Ocean region. So these are all very important facts that you have to remember from the article.